I have one goal in this game, and that is to build the biggest, baddest, meanest monstrosity that I possibly can. And to that end, I have to sacrifice for my art, because unfortunately I have to make the most boring bullcrap ever. Now, that being said, I do not plan on just playing this the boring way. I do not plan on sticking with the most horrible, ugly, boring airplanes ever. I also got upgraded wheels. These are upgraded engines, and I got an upgraded wing, I think. Those are the 3 main upgrades that you haven't seen. And the only reason you haven't seen it is because, well, it's a lot of just going from one place to another right now. My ultimate goal today is to go and explore. I want to go see the snow. I want to go see the desert. I want a plane that doesn't have to stop unless I want to. I don't know if I'll get that accomplished today, but I will sure try. And this is my first design into what will one day be known as a revolution. The very first of many of our half balloon, half plane, half boat. At least it's boat inspired anyway. Don't ask me where the boat is, but it's there somewhere. But you look at how much this thing bounces. And that's because it's super light. It's supposed to weigh like, what, 25 pounds, I think? Or units of mass. And each one of these balloons removes one of those. If I did the mathily, our thrust should be just enough the second we start moving that we will lift off of the ground instantaneously. Or maybe we won't lift off at all. You mean that this gigantic behemoth of a plane can't get off the ground? Oh, there we go. There we go. Go! It's not going to do it quickly, but it will get us wherever we want to go. Because it should be nearly, what is that called? Neutral? Yeah, it's neutral buoyant. At least it should be. It's darn close. Oh, but I'm burning so much fuel just keeping this thing up. Now that I've sort of got it figured out, like how to use this thing the right way, it actually is very fuel efficient. I need to cut my engines way before I think I need to cut my engines, because it does float. It like glides all a long way. And once I get it high enough up, that's all that matters. From that moment on, I'm good. This is only a weight of 8? Oh, did you might not have seen it, but I saw it. It hunkered way down into this dirt. Please work. I should be able to. Oh, we're moving. We are moving. It is official. Slowly, but we are moving. I might have to turn around at the end of this runway and come back at it at full speed. I might have to just cycle back around. Oh, no, gently. No, God, that's not gently. Oh, this isn't good. Just turn. Just turn. Keep the speed up and just turn. This isn't working anymore. I guess I'll go around this way. Dang it, without this wheel. It's so hard. Maybe I should just crash, because I'll come back here, and I'll have my wheel back. It'll also line me up facing the other direction. So let's go head first into the water. It might actually float. Now that I think, oh, maybe water isn't a thing. Water's probably not a thing, now that I think about it. But if that water was a thing, this might float. Okay, now watch it. Watch it when I put this in. Oh, it just slammed head first down into the ground. We're not moving fast enough. I can just refuel on the fly. This isn't long enough. We're done. Oh, we stopped instantly in the sand. No! I don't know if this is going to work without any wheels at all, but we have slid into landings before, so maybe we can slide out of some DMs instead of into them and see how that works. I don't know if I have any way to lift, actually. Oh my God, that was the problem with the last one. I didn't need to fix perfection. It was already perfect the way it was. I just goofed. I didn't have a way to actually lift. I was relying on just speed and the lift of the wings, because these are vertical. Oh my God, no! Can I go back? I don't think I saved it. Introducing the Flying Monstrosity Mark II. Let's hope this does a little bit better. I at least now have an actual way to control lift. I didn't realize. Yeah, that's so much better. Oh my god. I am so stupid. This is moment of truth. Okay, come on now. I'm going to put the log on. Oh, it did. It got weighted down pretty hard. Please. Please work. I should have done what I was going to do. I should have loaded it on the move. But I have so much faith in this thing, I think it'll work, regardless of how stupid I am. Go. Lift. Lift, you beautiful beast. Lift! 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 You can... Oh! Come on! Okay, let's do it the real way, I guess. I'll admit it. I'm not smart enough to get this one to work with the amount of money I have. But you didn't think I was just going to sit back and just take the L, did you? Of course I was going to try to make this as stupid as I possibly could. 4 engines is a bit of overkill, some people may say. And I say those people haven't experienced the sheer power that comes with having 4 massive engines. This thing has a carrying capacity of 100 and something. I don't know what. I don't remember how heavy those logs are, but I can tell you right now that with the amount of fuel I have on the rear of this thing and the number of engines that are on it, I can go a little ways with a lot of weight. Try this again. Come on. Lift. Lift, darn you. Yes! Oh my god, I have the logs. They are airborne. This is going to be miserable to get this much weight because I can feel its effect on this plane. This plane has power. This thing has more horsepower than anything I've ever seen. And yet it is struggling. I mean, I say that. We're still picking up speed, but the nose is now tipping down, where before it was pretty well balanced. I didn't have to make any micro adjustments to it. I probably am going to regret not stopping and getting fuel there. I'm hoping that I don't regret not stopping and getting fuel there. No, we're fine. We have plenty of fuel. In fact, I think I might even be coming into this a touch hot. I do have to get over this one tree, or between them. Between them works. Oh my god, the wheels! Yes! We did it! Thank you for the wood logs. Here are the 140. Thank you. I don't care about that. What I want is my research points. Give me my research points. Thank you so much for your help. We successfully collected the data, sending... Yeah. We marked location on your map. For what? Was that the location of the earthquake? The center point of the earthquake or whatever? What part did you mark on my map? Oh, another research facility. Oh, it wants me to go over to the desert now. I'm assuming that's what that is. And that means that we now have options. So I think for the research, I definitely want to try to get myself some into the electricity. Small batteries would probably be good. I've delivered enough of those that I sort of now know how useful they are. The rotation joint wouldn't be bad. Actually, that would be really good. Because then I can use my balloons. So let's do this. And probably this. Regardless, let's make something awesome. And I'd like to introduce all of you to the world's ugliest plane, Mark 1. Mainly because this isn't a plane, this is a blimp. And normally I like to stick with realism. If the design can't exist in real life because it's clipping into one another, I try not to do it. But this will not give me a blimp, so I made a blimp. So I don't care if it's clipping, it's fine. Not only that, but we have decent cargo. Not great. We have decent fuel. Not great. But I do have something that I've been wanting to try, which is I have that rotating joint now. Oh, God. Oh, no. Hold on. Let's turn on our engines and see how this works. Can I even go down, even through the power and sheer might of horsepower? I think I'm going to just be using my engines to land more than I am going to be using them to take off. Well, the good news is we're going very fast. The bad news is it's straight up. Well, look at how far away we are. This may be a few too many balloons. Hey, look, I can see my house from here. Actually, I can see the edge of the map. I wish I sort of kind of knew how the rotation joints work. I kind of want to rotate them down. I thought about this. I thought this might be a problem. Oh, there it is. I found a button that rotates them. Let's see. Straight down, please. Yes. Go down. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we have a beautiful plane that likes to do a flip. Yeah. No, we're fine. We're fine. We did it. I did it. We can come out of this. I'm heading back down until I run out of fuel. You know what? It's gone. This craft is gone. I have now relinquished all control. This is my fate now. I had no idea how light this thing is. No, edit it. Don't let that thing get out of here. That would be horrible if I was stuck in a constant chain of we're losing our plane. It took off like a rocket. I don't think 2 is even going to be enough. Actually, that's not bad. We kind of slowed down for a second until it decided to make up its mind and take off. So I should actually be able to edit this one more time. Just pop one of these balloons. Somewhere nestled neatly between those 3 balloons is the perfect point where this thing is neutrally buoyant enough that it kind of sort of goes up a little bit, but not enough to take off like a rocket into space. And then I can slow this thing way down. And we'll just kind of move at a snail's pace everywhere we need to go. Look at us! Venturing off into the great beyond. And I definitely needed those joints because otherwise this thing would not have functioned the correct way. I think I can slow down our throttle and we'll be just fine. So I'll have to be here the hour it's going to take us to get wherever we're going. But you won't. We're going to get there right now. Unfortunately for me, if I don't have my engines on, we go straight up in the air, though. So I am going to need to, like, full speed it down at the ground. Oh, God! That was too much! Too much! I thought the balloons would catch me! I swear! Okay, forget it. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna build something that's actually sort of functional. I will come back to the balloons. And then we have the most boring plane in the world, Mark II. I pulled up a picture of a bomber plane, and I designed this one based on that one. Just simple front prop. But the reason for that is because I wanted to make sure we had enough fuel to get wherever we're going. So as you can see, I decided to incorporate quite a bit of fuel into this one. She's heavy, but she will lift, and she will go. I've seen pictures to prove it, game. Don't screw with me. No, go. Go faster. Maybe from this hill. If I can climb this hill. I can't climb that hill. Oh my God, it's heavy. It's really heavy. Get rid of a couple fuel canisters. Oh man, that sucks to think about. Boring plane Mark III. I decided to swap it out. I decided to put on more engines. Now our fuel efficiency is going to suck again, but at least this way I won't feel like I'm moving at a snail's pace and we can actually get off the ground. It almost feels like at a certain point there is a diminishing return on the amount of fuel that we can carry, only because I don't think our engines have the thrust that they actually need for the amount of fuel consumption. Just not there. So instead of making planes that are obviously going to be continuously failing, this is the same issue I ran in with Kerbal Space Program, was I would constantly make things that were going to fail no matter what, just because I didn't have good enough parts. It wasn't until I got like really late game that I finally had the parts to have the fuel efficiency to go to the different planets that I was actually trying to get to. But in this, I'm not even trying to go to another planet. I'm trying to go to snow. And I could just go outside for that. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go. I don't think so. But this is definitely another base. At least somewhere where I can build another plane if I want to. Which will make me very, very happy because I am sick and tired of that island. And if I have to fly all the way here every time, right? This is another base? Yeah, research. I can research here. I don't have anything. I kind of wish it would unlock new things. That was my wheel. Trust me, I know. But my whole plane's gonna deteriorate. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. That actually made us lighter, though, so I'm not that upset. I don't know. I need to pay attention. These are very mountainous. This is a very mountainous area, and I will hit it if I'm not careful. There's bound to be a ton of scrap around here, too. I hope. This seems like a very scrap-ridden area. We also know a little bit about the earthquake now, that it's not natural. The same as living out here in the middle of nowhere. What the heck? We received the data from the weather station, but we need more data to figure out the source of the earthquake. Can you collect soil sample? Maybe? Where? How far away is the soil? Oh, there. That's the mine. And ice packing plant. Oh, I need 5 ice from here, and I need soil from there. Or ore and stone, I guess. I can't even imagine how heavy that's going to be. But that's a lot of scrap and circuits that I definitely need for the next episode. So thank you so much for watching this one. And remember to take care. And goodbye!